Back at Union Station. Let's catch this train to Montreal. 5-hour train ride. Let's do it. Alright, so just got off the train in Montreal. It's a beautiful day out. It's like a full 10 degrees warmer than it was in Toronto. Yeah, so now I gotta figure out where this Airbnb is. It's about 12 blocks south of here. I'll just get on the board and skate that direction. You know, when you're carrying a bag like this, you'll assume you're either a traveler or a homeless person. I guess in my case, it could be either or. Alright, so this is Airbnb number 2. Looks just like the picture. Always a good sign. Sort of a quaint little studio apartment. Kind of nice. Nice flat screen. Alright, so just watching some show here. Enjoying a nice refreshing bottle of lemon Perrier and trying to figure out what bus to take. So there's this park up on a hill called le Parc Mont Royal, and I've seen some pictures of it. It has a really incredible view of the city. It's about an hour till sunset here. The plan is to get a bus up the road to where that park is located, and hike up to the top and watch the sun go down over the city. Alright, just got off the bus. This is Parc Mont Royal. Just walking up the hill here. This is literally the first exercise I've had in weeks. Oh, I am out of shape right now. Oh, plus I've been smoking like a chimney. Doesn't help. And we go deeper and deeper into the enchanted Canadian forest of Montreal. Seen a little bit of the city here, but I gotta get to higher ground. Yep, a little bit of light left. About 30 minutes till sunset. I think I'll reach in the fridge and grab me a cold one. Gotta be 8 o'clock somewhere. Oh, look at this view. Oh, this is lush. Incredible. I'm feeling it. Yeah, dude, this is living. So yeah, Montreal. My first impression, I really like this place. You know, I always sort of think of Canada as like America light, but here you truly feel like you're in a foreign country. It's really cool. There's like boulangeries and patisseries and bistros. You walk up and down the street, everybody's speaking French. Yeah, cool place. Looking forward to checking out a lot more of it tomorrow. Yeah, I really want to film a time lapse, but it'll annihilate the battery. I only have like 30% left. And plus, I should probably get out of here soon. I don't really know this city well, but pretty sure you could probably get knifed in this park after dark. So yeah, probably be heading down soon. Back into the streets. All right, an amazing little zen moment up here. Lovely night here in Montreal. Time to head back down into the city and find some food. I'm starving. Let's go. Alright, so here we are. We're back at the crib. Did a little grocery shopping, picked up a few things on the way back. So yeah, I mean, I cook for a living. I'm a chef, and yeah, I know what you're thinking. I'm a food snob. I go to like fancy restaurants and shit when I'm traveling and yada yada. But actually, you know, when I'm traveling, what I eat, like what I'm basically looking for is like nutrition, survival, the basics. You know, I do, of course, like indulge in like, you know, local stuff, and you know, we're gonna be doing a lot of that on this trip. But basically, here in this bag, what I got, I'll show you. Got some habanero blue cheese, cheese puffs kind of things here. Got a little chocolate protein drink for tomorrow morning. Yogurt parfait, also breakfast, manana. Pepperoni sticks, good for bringing along hiking or skating or doing whatever. A little breakfast burrito, bacon, egg, and cheese. Throw that in the microwave, whatever. A little celery and carrot crudité, just, you know, stay healthy, all that shit. Little croissant sandwich, yep, got that. And then what else? And then we got a Gatorade for just, you know, staying hydrated. Essential. Good morning, everybody. Just woke up here in Montreal. Had a really good night's sleep. Slept way in. It's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Yeah, so first order of business is coffee. And then I think the plan for today is I'm going to try to do some skating. I'm carrying this board around with me the whole time and barely used it other than little bits of like transportation and stuff. So I'm going to actually go to like a skate park and try to get some skating in. I need some exercise. I'm just eating loads of calories and not moving. I love these little old-timey stovetop tea kettles, man. Awesome. A little instant coffee here, not ideal, but it's the caffeine that counts, right? We're gonna go check out Montreal's subway system today. Exciting. Watching a little bit of Joe Rogan. This guy's brilliant, man. Love his podcast. All right, let's gather up our shit here. Well, how many in the world subway systems have I been on so far? Jesus, there's just too many to count. Alright, got off the train, find a skate park. Alright, we made it. Skate park in the train. Yeah, so we're just here at the skate park kicking it with a couple of locals here. We got Joe and Adrian. Say what's up.
Hey.
Shout out to your homies.
Eat poutine. Yeah, eat
poutine.
Skate, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, this spot is super fun, man. It's mellow too. He's like barely over here. Beautiful weather as well. I'm gonna start heading back to the city here shortly. All right, that part was hella fun. I'm just gonna catch the bus here back to the subway stop and head back to the apartment for a little bit. All right, so we're back at the apartment. This is what the building looks like from the outside. Just sitting here enjoying a nice guava and mango kombucha. Delicious. It's like a soda that's good for you. So just kind of regrouping here and figuring out what I'm going to do tonight. Yeah, so I think I'm going to take a little break here and get some laundry done. Pretty boring stuff. Not sure why I'm even putting that in the video. I think the essence of it, though, really, what I'm trying to say is traveling light. There's a science to it. When you're doing a trip of this magnitude, like if you never traveled around the world for an entire month, one thing I would highly recommend is go light. Bring the least amount of shit with you as possible. You know, backpack only if possible. I just have a backpack and you know, managed to fit everything into it. Got about 3 days worth of clothing, so every couple of days I gotta get some laundry done. It's just kind of the it's a necessary pain in the ass, but I've chosen Airbnbs that have laundry, so that kind of takes the edge off. The other thing you can do is wash it in the bathroom sink, dry it with a blow dryer or hang it over a radiator or whatever like that. But essentially, try not to bring exorbitant amounts of luggage when you're traveling for extended periods of time, if possible. It just fucking sucks. All right, so I think the next order of business here for today is I'm gonna go out and skate again after the laundry's done. There's this spot. It's the probably Montreal's most iconic skate spot. It's commonly referred to as the Big O. It's not a skate park. It's actually it's sort of like a pedestrian tunnel at the Olympic Stadium. All right, laundry done. I'm just gonna gather up a few things here and head out and hit the skate spot. All right, so here we are. We just got off the train. This is Montreal's Olympic Stadium, Olympic Park. Montreal hosted the Olympics, I think, almost 40 years ago. 76, I think. They built this whole stadium. Still here, obviously. The skate spot in question is it's over here somewhere, as I recall from satellite imaging. Okay, I can see it now. I can see the top of it. All right, here it is. It's the Big O. This looks pretty fun, actually. Super steep. Really need some transition skills to skate this thing.
Do you see what I see? This an offense. You silence for your confidence. Do you hear what I hear? Doors are sliding shut. Limit your imagination. Keep you where they must. Do you feel what I feel? Bitter in distress. Who decides to express? Take what I take.
I'm starting to feel like that Todd Falcon guy, man. Filming my entire video part with a tripod. Oh shit. I'm such a kook. Woo! Alright, that was fun. Yeah, kind of fun little spot here. Honestly, don't have really the skills to skate this thing that well, but fun for a second. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get back on the train, go check out the Montreal's Old Town district, or it's kind of charming and picturesque. Love me a good cathedral. Shit, I could be walking down the street in Paris right now, you would know the difference. This place is sick. I like it. Strolling around these charming old neighborhoods all day. The city's epic. Anyway, this is my last night in Montreal, so actually I head back up to the top of that park and catch one last sunset before I roll out of here tomorrow. So yeah, this is my spot right here. You know, if I lived here, I swear to God, I'd come up here every day. All right, yeah, so let's just enjoy a little reflective moment here. Yeah, this city's awesome. Love it here. I would move here in a heartbeat. Yeah, 2 days is definitely not enough time to properly see this place, so I could say it's definitely in the cards to come back here again at some point. Yeah, so I'm gonna head down soon and we'll wrap up this segment of the trip. Heading out to the airport tomorrow. Gonna fly over the Atlantic and continue the adventure. Oh yes. Fucking good. All right, heading down. I read something on Wikipedia that this park was actually designed by the same guy that designed Central Park in New York City. Interesting. A little note on walking around city parks after hours, after dark. Yeah, these are good places to get mugged, stabbed, robbed, whatever. But as you can see, I'm dressed kind of like a hood rat. So basically, when you're traveling, if you want to avoid trouble, I guess my best advice is if you don't want to be a victim, dress like a suspect. All right, so we're back at the crib. I just bought a load of stuff, mainly for breakfast in the morning and just for heading off to the airport and all that. Like to be prepared. A couple things here. A little sandwich, protein drink, some Montreal cheese curds. Oh yes. A little yogurt, Cliff Bar. Ruffles all dressed. These chips are the bomb. My brother got me addicted to these things. They're you can only get them in Canada, and they're freaking delicious. Anyway, one thing I do really like is poutine. I was pronouncing it wrong earlier. I was calling it poutine, but it's actually called poutine. And so I'm gonna try to go out here. This is my last night, and try to find like a really good poutine, just to kind of like put the finishing touches on this segment of the trip. This place is called Dunn's Famous, and they're famous for their smoked meat. That is a sort of a Jewish French-Canadian specialty. Very similar to like New York's pastrami on rye, or like East London's salt beef bagel, if you ever been to either of those places or had those things. So yeah, we're just looking at the page here. They do a poutine with a smoked meat on top for like $15. That sounds like super epic, and I think I'm gonna have to head out the door here and go check that out. All right, so I'm gonna go on the record to say this is the best decision I've made today, by far. Yes. I'm speechless right now. Bonne nuit, Montreal. Au revoir.